The truth about the black economy is not that black people aren't working hard enough or aren't smart enough, like how the narrative continue perpetuates. Um, the problem is that the black economy is being intentionally exploited, and I'll give you an example of how every race benefits from the exploitation and degradation and segregation and oppression of black people. We can go down the line. White people, of course, they steal our music, they copy our style, and that's economics. Like that's millions upon billions of money that should be going into the black community that's being siphoned by the white community when they copy us, imitate us. When I keep seeing white boys with cornrows, that's stealing, bro. That's money. That's our culture. That's our style. That's what we're getting paid for. And so when you imitate that without any classification or any kind of requirements, like to me, that it's just disrespectful for a non-black person to imitate a black person when they know what we go through and what our struggles are. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's insulting to me. For most black people, um, imitation is flattering, but for me, it's extremely insulting and annoying. I hate seeing non-black people imitate black people, whether it be from how they dress, their style, with the music they listen to. It's fake, man, because we don't receive that type of respect and love outside of the entertainment and culture. It's like they just want to copy us and exploit us. But when it's time to talk about reparations or something, like how can you be opposed to reparations for black people if you're not black? How can you be opposed to reparations for black people in general? Like, why would you oppose helping a group of people that's been oppressed and brutalized and murdered and stolen from? And everything is documented and recorded. We've all seen it with our own eyes. It ain't like it's our feelings that we're asking to be repaired. It's actual damages that everyone can see. So how is it that if you ask a Mexican or if you ask a white person or if you ask an Asian person if black people should get reparations, 90% of them will say no. Why? We're not asking you. We're not saying you're responsible. We're saying we've all witnessed this people be exploited and obliterated and destroyed, and the government should be held accountable by fixing up their neighborhoods and investing into their economy just the same way they would when Ukraine gets destroyed by Russia. They send 350 billion, but when black people get destroyed by, for example, Black Wall Street or the what is it called, the push bombings. It's like, dude, black people, when black people have their own economy and their own stores and their own barber shops, their own studios, and all the money is starting to come into our community and not be siphoned out by Hispanics or siphoned out by Asians. I mean, Louisiana fried chicken. Come on, you guys. Black people, wake up, man. Why is Louisiana fried chicken owned by Asians? How do they know what we eat? Like, look at the menu on Louisiana fried chicken. It's 100% black, but it's owned by Asians. Barbershops. These hairstyles are being created by black people and are identified by black people, or you identify these styles by black people. Like taper fades with designs in it. Like, that's totally black, bro. It is. Like, I'm not mad that you want to look like a black person, but call it what it is. Say, hey, I want to look like a black person because black people are cool. That's fine. But you guys want to act like it's your style. It's not your style. You're getting your style. You're getting your culture from black people, but you don't have no respect for black people, and that's what pisses me off. It's not the fact that you're imitating black people, because I understand why you want to imitate black people, because black people are the best and black people are cool. But the fact that you can't admit that is racist. The fact that you can't admit that black people are better than you at basketball is racist. The fact that you can't admit that black people are better than you at boxing is racist. The fact that you can't admit that black people are better than you, better than everybody at football is racist. Like, so what? Mexicans are better than everybody at fixing shit. White people are better at everybody at taking over the world and shooting people and war and military. So why is it that we move, boy? I'm like, you see me doing something? Get out of here. Why is it that we can openly and willingly admit, move out of the way, bro? Openly and willingly admit that You know what I'm saying? We give credit and props and allow their economy to thrive, and we don't bother or mess with their method of operations at all. But they're always in our neighborhoods and always in our community, always in our culture, trying to dictate what happens. Like it's annoying. Even Hispanics are the worst. I'm sorry, and black people love Hispanics, and we're always being lumped together. Black and brown this, black and brown that. But there's no such thing as black and brown. That's just an illusion. There's only black people and everybody else. When it comes down to political issues and justice and housing and employment, nobody has black people's back. Only time other races have black people's back is when it's time to have fun and entertainment. I'm gonna say that one more time because black people need to really study these videos, man. The only time other races have our back is when have our back is when it deals with entertainment or fun. Like these people will go out and get drunk with us, go out and party with us, go out and make music with us so they can steal our style and copy us and make it seem like it's theirs. But when it comes to hiring us or giving us a job opportunity, these motherfuckers ain't fucking with us at all. They hate us. They hate us on the job. They're jealous of us. They try to get us fired. And black people the reason why we can't deal with it is because we're all selfish. We're the least unified group of people on planet Earth. And it's sad. It's mainly because of our women. Our women are the ones that perpetuate that fucking hateful self-hate. And they don't want to take accountability or responsibility because that's not in their nature. But it's fact. The reason why our race we're the only matriarchy in America. We're the worst matriarchy on planet Earth. Like our women dictate everything in our culture, and it's trash. And they're horrible leaders. And I wish that they would fucking humble themselves and put the black man back on the pedestal where he belongs. The reason why other races can destroy us and disrespect us as black men is because our own women don't respect us. And it doesn't matter how you how can you be brainwashed enough to believe that black men are your enemy when it was white men that enslaved us and exploited us and killed us and murdered us and made us hate ourselves to begin with. But we'll go around teaching each other that we should love white people and forgive white people, but we can't even love ourselves or forgive each other. That don't make no sense. And that's our women that's fucking perpetuating that ignorant nonsense. It's like, dude, why do we have so much animosity for each other but none for Caucasians that oppress us and Hispanics that exploit us and Asians that exploit us? Peace.